Hello and welcome to the Trade Ideas Market Recap for Friday, December the 12th. My name is Barry Enerson. I'm the moderator of the room. This is the address to get into the room, and you can log in with your Facebook or your Twitter account. Kind of a choppy day today. Let's take a quick look at the SPY. You'll see what I mean. Let me just back this up a little bit. So here's where the SPY opened. Now the SPY was already down quite a bit to open. Kind of popped back up. Looked like okay, maybe we'd have a day like Wednesday. If you recall, Wednesday we had a day that basically ramped up for the whole day. Now it doesn't have to. For the bounces and the momentum plays, it doesn't. The SPY doesn't even necessarily have to go up a lot even, even if it just sort of stabilizes a bit. But the choppiness can really destroy a lot of confidence in trades like that. So you can see what happened. We had a bit of a pop at the beginning till about 10 o'clock, and then down, little pullback down. And basically we've been down for most of the day now. It did set a bottom here, came up, but you see how choppy it is and it's moving back down again. So really difficult to get into a trade and have any confidence in its ability to continue in the same direction that you entered it in. Even if you went short or long, doesn't really matter. So let's just take a look at some of the trades I did today. Coach. Now, Coach, let's see, Coach was okay. Unfortunately, I had to do a reboot during the day, so I lost some of the strategies that were in here. Well, I could do a history, but trust me, um, Coach came on here around this level right here, 35.19. And now this is the 5-day swing strategy, but I have been trying to day trade it actually. I've held, remember I held H&R Block for a while the other day, but we've been finding that some of these can offer pretty good day trading opportunities too. So I entered the trade at 35.19 and I took half out at 35.41 and the other half out at my buy, 35.19. So nothing spectacular, but again, these are 5-minute candles, so these trades are really quick. So now you can see later on, if I had held this, and I mean, obviously, as a 5-day swing, it would be doing pretty well. If you entered here and you held it, you'd be almost up $1 on it. And it's just my nature is not to swing trade. I'm just more of a day trader. So it doesn't mean I won't take some of these as swing trades, but right now I'm finding that they do give pretty good opportunities just to day trade. Now, I did try it again here. This came on the breakout. See the breakout at 36.04? Now, a word about this breakout alert that I've got. If you've watched the videos, you know that here are my bounce plays, and the breakout is just the reverse. If I took the 5-minute candle bouncers, so 5-minute candles going down, and just do a flip of the strategy, this is what you get. But what I'm finding, again, the theory is that you get one of these alerts and you're supposed to short it because just again the reverse of the bouncers. You get one of the bouncers and it's going down, 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 and you're looking for a bottom, and then you pick it up and you hope it reverses. So it's the same thing. I'm just hoping that reverses downwards. But I have been noticing, especially in this market, that a lot of these are great for momentum trades. And CTRP was spectacular at the beginning of the day. I think it added on about $1 to this particular, even more, $1.50 or so to this particular alert here. Now, I'm not taking them yet. Like that blue, I know was very good also. Now, Sigmo, I'm actually seeing if I'm going to get in it. I might be missing it. See, this is why I shouldn't be doing the recap right now, I suppose, because I should be in Sigma. Let me just see if I can take a quick buy of it. Um, okay, so I just took Sigma at 35.17. We'll see what happens here. I'm sorry, 35, 16.17. Anyway, I did take Coach, at 36.04 and looking for that little bit of an extension, but it basically fell. So I exited at 35.89 for a loss on this one. But now signal, you see it triggered at 16.18. Let's just take a look. This is kind of interesting because now we're sort of seeing a live trade by me. We'll see if it works. And let's just do this. Okay, so I actually tried it, and I don't have it marked up here. But I actually tried it the first time at 16.06. It looked like it was going to hold. So I took the trade at 16.06, but I exited at 15.99. But I did say that the trigger was at 1618, it's right there now. So I'm going to see if by the end of the day, we have another hour, actually quite a bit more, but an hour and 10 minutes left. If it can just ramp up and tack it on. If it breaks down through 16 again, I'll exit the trade. NBIX is sort of driving me nuts here. Um, NBIX was the one that Dan Merkin, our CEO, he popped into the room a couple of days ago and called this as an interesting trade. And so I was in here at let's see, 2216. I watched it go all the way up to 2250, and I'm trying to now this one I am trying to swing, okay? But as it came back down to my buy, I exited. And you see how choppy it is. But I have to realize this is a potential swing trade. So you have to treat it like that with a wider stop and all that. So I watched it go down. It held the whole number 22. So I got back in at 22. Actually, I got back in at 22.20, and you can see again it's flopping all over the place. But it did come back, and now we're at 22.36. So this one I do plan to swing, and I wouldn't mind holding it for maybe a couple of days. It's a biotech, so that has been strong, strong sector, not oil related, and generally not market related. So I am going to hold this, assuming that it doesn't go back down below 22 by the end of the day. And what was the other one? Anne was just, not sorry about that. Another alert. And was nothing spectacular. It came actually again from the swing trading strategy. And now you see it's triggered here at 37.40, but it also triggered way down. I can't remember what it was, but well below that. And I decided to take the trade at 36.95, and I exited. It went up to 37.18, and then it came back down. And I decided to exit the trade at 37. This arrow should be right. Sorry. There. Okay. This arrow. Oh, jeez. Okay, Mr. Arrow. Well, there we go. There's where I exited right there, 37.05. It looked like it was coming down. Too choppy again. I mean, look, these things are supposed to be, these are meant to be swing or 5 day strategies or 5 day swings. So I can't expect them to work like day trades. But we have found, look at this one, RLYP. Now, I think this one triggered about 4 or 5 days ago, and I think it triggered at 27 something or 28. It might have been 28.44. So that's $4 since then. So had I held that, I'd be $4 to the good. But anyway, these are, I may have to change a little bit of my strategy. I may have to take a few of these as swing trades and, small, like, 100, 200 shares or something, and just hold them for a while and just see what happens. Otherwise, I do enjoy trying to get in and out of them quickly. Now, the other one that we should be taking a look-see on is DGLY. And you can see what happened right here. Look at the volume that came in. Now DGLY has been hit so badly. Here's the daily chart. You can see it hit just 4 days, or okay, this is today. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days before that. Sorry, 6 days before that, it hit a high of 23.89, and it has sunk ever since. And these are these cameras that police can wear. And I guess let me just get to the daily chart. or sorry, the daily chart, the 5 minute chart. And what happened is that we got some news, and one of our posters, Trade 14, posted it in the room, saying that the Democrats have put a bill in place that I think any jurisdiction, any police jurisdiction that receives federal funding must provide their officers with cameras. And so that just absolutely, I was actually saying in the room way earlier that this was one to watch to see, if we put in a bottom finally. And but it's definitely news driven, and you can see exactly why. This is the news, and it is reclaim 17, and I'm actually thinking that this might be a good swing trade. If this news gets digested, as I said in the room, in the right way over the weekend, we could see a nice pop again on Monday, and based on the daily chart. Let's take a look on based on the daily chart. You can see it's got this big gap to fill. So there was certainly room for all the hopeful people up here are maybe breathing a sigh of relief. But of course we'll probably get some selling pressure on the way up because all these people were just devastated as it just about dropped 50% on them. So that's it. So it turned into a bit of an exciting day, especially with this one. And let's see, how is my Sigmo doing? I think it's doing okay. Yeah, great. 1628. Say my buy was, what was my buy? What did I say it was? It was at 1615. So it was, let me get the 5 minute chart out again. So it was right there when I bought it. So I'm up a little bit, and I'll have to see. What I'll do now is I'll let it go for a while, and if it comes back to my buy, I'll exit it. And if it goes up to 50 cents, then I'll start adjusting my exit. But right now, I'll let it go for a while. So that's it. Let me just bring back the cover page, and here is the address to get into the room. And I hope to see you in the trading room on Monday.